And welcome back. We're inside the theatre at the moment, and we are going to...
It's stuck to the trunk.
Yeah, I want to open the trunk.
It looks too heavy for me to carry. It won't
Really?
talk back.
I kind of figured
It's an
it
old
would.
travel trunk. It's covered
So
with
yeah,
stickers from many faraway places.
So, let's see. Dandruff. Here we go.
I'd hate people to think less of this guy just because of a slight problem with... Hey, this isn't dandruff. Oh!
It's lice. Okay,
It's a glove.
I shall take the glove as well. Mirror.
I wonder if there's a part in this play for a dashing rogue pirate.
Probably not. Okay, magic wand.
Watch
Let's
me
take the
make
magic
this
wand.
disappear.
That was easy. Okay. And then
Nothing
use
up
that with
my
the
sleeve?
hat. Come on. Yay!
Presto!
Magic!
Hey, it worked. There's something inside.
Okay, right, other than that, I want to grab this book. Where's the book? Oh,
The
sorry, I need to close in the
C's
drawer.
of ventriloquism.
A C's. Okay. And I can
It
go
smells like
upstairs.
something's burning. Must be this shoddy 17th century electrical wiring. Wait a
Yeah,
second.
must be.
Somebody's been monkeying around with these controls. I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work. I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work.
Is there actually an instruction manual though? Let's go.
Slappy, you've got to get this right. The show opens today.
Talk to the actor.
Ahoy!
Ahoy!
What's that putrid, stench-ridden drivel that you're rehearsing?
But this is the master work of the bard. Do you
Really?
think it's that bad?
Yes. Was the Great Pyramid...
Was the Great
okay,
Pyramid
yeah,
of
go on.
Cheops originally 481 feet high?
Oh, I knew I shouldn't have altered the material. How could I have taken up my wretched pen and stabbed it bodkin-like through the unsullied poetry of the master?
You rewrote Shakespeare?
I was compelled to. Not a single person was coming to any of my performances. Oh,
Maybe
the
you're just a
stupid
shit actor.
British pirates, not men enough to confront their own sensitive inner natures.
Oh yeah,
So
or it could be the
I
fact you
rewrote
went
the whole
for
folio,
Shakespeare.
contracted the brilliance of decades into a 45-minute review. Spear. A theatrical medley.
Right, yes,
Can
can
I
I
join
join
your
the show?
Let me be blunt. You just don't have the hands of a spear carrier.
You have no idea how often I hear that. Why can't
Yeah.
you go back to the original scripts?
Oh, the sweet, sweet, bitter irony of it all. Now that you have confirmed that I have produced a work of unredeemable trash, I'm more or less guaranteed to have a financial success in my hands.
What?
Why do I find that strangely encouraging?
Yeah,
Carry
let's
on.
just leave him to it.
Then I kill.
Alright, let's go back to the barber shop and see what I can do about that. Alright. Let's talk to the dapper pirate first.
Ahoy there, I'm Guybrush
I'm
Threepwood,
Guybrush.
mighty pirate.
Of course you are.
Okay then, who are you?
Edward Van Helgen.
Not
Nice
thee.
to meet ya.
That's right. Mine is the name that pirates fear the most. Edward Snugglecakes Van Helgen.
Dude!
Aww. You were like, would you
How'd
like to
you
join
like to
my...
ever-growing pirate crew?
Your crew? Why would I want to be on your crew?
It's gonna be a blast. We're going to Blood Island.
Sorry, Threepwood. As much as I'd love to be out at sea again, I could never serve a captain who wasn't a gentleman and who wasn't my equal.
gentleman. At least 2 times equal. I am a gentleman, you
I am a
big...
gentleman, you big old bedwetting duty head.
Then prove it. If you can defeat me in a gentleman's duel, I'll join your crew.
All right,
So,
let's get to dueling.
No, no, no. There are rules. If you want to duel with me, you have to give me sufficient insults.
Okay. Hey, that's a nice shirt. How long have you been colorblind?
Oh, please.
I don't want to insult you. Why can't we just get along?
Aww.
Whoa, look at the time. Gotta scoot.
Okay, so he will only join me if I can insult him. I know how to insult him. I want to give that jawbreaker to
My
him.
pirate instincts tell me I should keep this to myself.
Or maybe, oh no, maybe it's the gum I give to him.
I don't want that. I'm a vegetarian.
I swear I meant to give him something to make him spit out a gold
Ahoy
tooth.
there! I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
So,
It's good to meet you, Mr.
Bill.
Bill? That's your pirate name, Bill?
Bill.
Cutthroat Bill.
Oh, I see. Well, that puts a whole new spin on it, doesn't it?
Are you ever going back to pirating? How'd you break into
How'd you break into the
actually.
hairstyling industry?
I saw an ad to join a barbershop quartet. Got a problem with that?
No, that must be
Nope.
very rewarding work.
What's that supposed to mean?
Mean? Well, just that, you know, cutting hair and singing must be just a lot of fun.
It's like a party every day. Some days I just don't know how to contain my joy. I get giddy, and the laughter bubbles out of me like a sparkling fountain of mirth and gaiety.
Okay, new topic.
Okay. Do you really enjoy
Are you ever going
going
back to pirating?
Maybe. Someday. If I find the right captain.
Perfect. I'll be your captain. Onward to Blood Island and high adventure. Wanna come?
You, a captain? Hardly.
I'm the mighty pirate who defeated LeChuck. I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
For 10 minutes.
And what do you have to show for it?
I've got a ton of cool stories.
Treasure? Immense mounds of gold and diamonds? Solid gold scepters of power? Anything?
Well, I've got these nickels.
Wooden?
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
treasure hunter you are. You couldn't find gold in a jewelry shop.
I bet I could find gold on this very island.
How much would you bet?
Well, I've got these nickels.
Right. Come back when you have some real treasure to show me.
It's been a pleasure. Bye.
He's not a very nice person. This guy, on the other hand, seems like he'd be a lot nicer.
Ahoy there! I'm Guybrush Threepwood, and I'm a mighty
Quiet.
Huh?
Don't distract him while he's working on me.
Aye, laddie. You'll have to wait your turn. It's the pirate way.
Right, let's ruin this guy. Haha.
Holy infestation! You've been struck with a hair demon.
Hair demons.
What are you talking about?
The cursed head vermin, the scourge of every hygienic sailor on the 7 seas.
That's a lie.
Sure as I'm standing here, they're wriggling about your scalp like a pack of wretched sea lions.
Good analogy.
This calls
Ah.
drastic action. I'm bringing in old Ironsides.
No, let's not be too rash.
Rash. That's a bad sign.
There's no time to lose. I'm going to have to amputate.
No, you'll ruin my hair.
That was easy. I'll talk to you now,
Ahoy
mate.
there! I'm Guybrush Threepwood, here to serve all your mighty pirate needs.
Pleasure to meet you, Guybrush. I am Haggis McMutton of the clan McMutton.
Ah, see, this guy seems friendly.
How did
How
you
you
become
become
a
a
barber
barber?
pirate?
I spent 10 years at sea on board the HMS Anathema, the fastest ship in the Scottish Navy.
So how did that help you become a barber pirate?
It was a clipper ship.
Ah.
Um,
So you started this salon?
Aye, but not on my own. I grew to love hairstyling so much that I told two of my best friends about it.
And then they told two friends.
Aye, and they told two
and I
friends,
told two
and
friends,
so on and so on.
and so on. The pyramid scheme.
Do you know any
Do you know-
rising pirate stories?
Well, there is the story of the secret of Bulky Island. We were a crew
Ooh.
of 200 men under the command of Big Jake McJuggernaut, the most powerful captain on the seas. One night in port, Captain Jake heard the tale of an enormous treasure buried somewhere on Bulky Island. We set sail and landed on the island within a fortnight and found the treasure the next morning.
Bulky Island. Where's that?
Bulky
That sounds
Island.
good.
Where's that?
You won't find it on any map. Captain Jake took the location of the treasure to his grave. Oh, it was a beautiful sight. A tremendous chest made of solid gold. Big Jake leapt into the hole and wrapped his sinewy arms around the chest. He gathered his resolve, counted to 3, filled his lungs, and lifted with all his might. The sound of his back cracking brought a grimace to even the most steel-hearted crewman. By nightfall, the lot of us were lying on the beach, writhing in pain.
Oh, lovely.
Why didn't you lift with your knees?
That would have been the weak man's way out. The pirate Angus McFulcrum had followed us to Bulky Island, wanting the treasure for himself. The weakling used a lever and took the chest, laughing at us as he carried it to his ship. And my proud
What an
Captain
arsehole.
McJuggernaut died in traction, cursing himself for not being strong enough.
How would you like to
How
join
would
my
you
crew?
like to join my crew?
You seem like a nice enough sort, Guybrush, but a man cannot serve as my captain unless he earns me respect.
And how would a
Okay.
man go about doing that?
By besting me in a time-honored test of strength.
An in-your-face, no-holds-barred cage match to the death?
No, I'm talking about the traditional Highland display of strength and virility, the caber toss.
Ah,
What in the world
what
is
in the
a
world
caber?
is a caber?
Caber is a large tree trunk. We go to the field of competition, and each of us heaves the caber as far as he can. The man whose caber
Right.
goes the farthest is the winner.
That's just about the stupidest sport I've ever heard of. And I watch cable television.
Aye, but you cannot argue with tradition.
True, true. Okay,
Ah, toss this.
I ain't gonna do it just yet because I know I won't win. Haggis, it's the username.
Those
Those
sure
are
are
sure
nice scissors.
nice scissors.
Aye, they're my best pair. They can cut through almost anything.
Why are they in the ceiling?
Sometimes I cut hair so fast, the scissors fly from my hands at unbelievable speeds.
That's scary.
Could I borrow those scissors for a minute?
Sorry, no. They're much too valuable to me. You know they can cut through almost anything.
Yes, I believe you mentioned that.
Yeah. I can use
sure
a
could use a
haircut.
haircut.
Have a seat, laddie, and I'll do you up with a fine coif.
Quaff. What's a fine quaff? Right. Oh, that was good.
Ugh, blast that ineffectual paperweight. I'll have to go find another.
But what about my haircut?
Keep your skirt on, lad.
Okay, so let's get these scissors. Grab. Okay. Whee! Bump.
Phew.
I'd love to get a desk chair that goes that high.
And I
really
couldn't find
would.
a single rock for a paperweight. I suppose I'll just have to eyeball your haircut.
I just remembered. I have another appointment.
Well, he's quick at searching the island.
I was going to give you a French braid, too.
Scary. Okay, let's get out of here. So I need treasure for one, jewel the other, and what was the other one? He wanted me. Oh yeah, cable toss. So now I have to head into the swamps. What can I do with this mud puddle?
It's as thick as gravy.
Can I?
I won't be able to find anything in this mud by fishing around with my hand.
What about with this hand?
I can't use the skeleton arm with that.
Oh, you're so fussy, Guybrush. Hang on, there's a walkthrough speaker.
Hello? I can't understand you. What was that? Forget it.
Okay. So. Scissors, mystical flower. I mean mysterious flower. Not mystical. Yay!
I wonder if this plaque says something about the flower I just cut.
Okay, well, what does it say?
Cephalus ipecacuana. One of the creeping vines common throughout Plunder Island. The syrup made from the ipecac flowers was used by the early settlers of Plunder Island as a purgative.
Okay, and I cut through the undergrowth to the swamp. Perfect. Right. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Examine sign.
I wonder what this sign means. Snake crossing. What possible harm could a snake?
Very
This
nice.
isn't good.
Oh, the Fabergé egg. Take that. Vacuum cleaner attachments. Take that. Lots of stuff. Right. So now I've got nice inventory. I've got paperweight, scissors, ipecac flour, Fabergé's egg, vacuum cleaner. Oh, reservation slip. That's good. Syrup. Naturalist remains, which I suppose is nice. Coffee mug. Oh look, it's a coffee mug
It's
from
a big steaming
LucasArts.
cup of joe.
Top secret plans. Ooh.
I hate to think what would happen if these fell into the wrong hands.
I want to read them.
Nah. These should only be used for good.
Stuffed dinky dog sausages. Although it looks like more like burgers. Flyer. What do I need? I need to use that with
It
that.
makes syrup of ipecac. That seems logical.
And then I use that with the snake head. Oh, lovely. Goodbye, Guybrush.
Whew. That sure was a close one. I thought for sure when I got eaten by that snake that I was done for. Thank goodness I'm safe. No? Hey!
Oops.
Hang on, the quicksand is sucking all the cool stuff I found in my snake from my pants.
Oh, I
there's
wanted
an
the
odd
vacuum.
sensation.
How cheeky.